Hi everybody! Welcome to Rimworld! Man, oh man, what a game! It's a space sci-fi colony sim. I mean, a lot of people say that it's like Dwarf Fortress and The Sims. It's a bit scaled down though. You basically have to control three survivors from a spaceship crash on a alien planet, and you have to make them survive. And you have to do some other shit while you're there too. It's pretty fun. It's a Kickstarter. It's an alpha game. It's an indie game. It's made by like one guy, and it's like any other indie game out there. Has aspirations of getting on Steam and stuff like that. But it's pretty cool. So let's do it. We're gonna do a new colony, and we're gonna see what Rimworld is all about. So this is a feature of the game too. This AI Storyteller comes in different flavors: Phoebe friendly, Randy random, and the idea of the storytellers is to sort of insert random events into your game, which is kind of cool. I think we'll just stick with chill Callie classic. Callie is a less aggressive version of her sister Cassandra. She's good for a first game. Excellent. Okay. So we're gonna take the chill Callie classic AI Storyteller next, and here we go. It's time to create some characters. This is gonna be good. We have Hotaru, who is a herbalist. Do we want to keep these random? We probably do, actually. Somebody named Tacos, who's an entrepreneur. Potentially somebody who is in the taco industry and is in the industry of pleasing people, monumentally pleasing people, with rippin' rad fillings for their tacos and very soft tortilla shells. No? Jeremy Tacos Minx. Age 22, he's a male human colonist. And Hotaru here is Hotaru Han, an 18-year-old female colonist. And we also have Benjamin Ben Frick, who is a cook at the tender age of 27, also a human colonist. Cool. Okay, so they all have skills, they all have backstories, some things they're incapable of doing. I mean, if we go to Hotaru, Hotaru is so amazing that he is incapable of nothing. He is such a capable guy, it's unbelievable. He has the traits of Killjoy, and Hotaru occasionally is quite confused, something probably worth noting. His childhood, he spent his childhood in a coma, apparently, poor Hotaru. And as an adult became a herbalist. I don't know how he got into becoming a herbalist at the age of 18, but having a whole childhood spent in a coma, probably not the best. He seems to be very good at growing stuff. He seems good with medicine, and he's a little bit artistic. He has a flair for art, apparently. And amongst other skills that he has, such as like research, mining, shooting, melee, social. He's not bad on the old social front, which is pretty cool. What about Tacos? Tacos has a fear of loud noise and also the bloodlust trait. Once again, incapable of nothing. Him and Hotaru, Hotaru is a girl. Yeah, Tacos is a guy, Hotaru is a girl. Will be competing to see who will be the first person to become incapable of something. I'm sure there's got to be something out there that they'll be incapable of, but you never know. He spent his childhood as a medieval lordling, somehow, and his adulthood as an herb world entrepreneur, which is, of course, making tacos with the help of Ben, who's a cook. Great. Okay, he's good at research. He's got... What does this mean? I don't even know what these little flames mean. I think it's something good, but maybe not. He's got extraordinary social skills as well, which is going to be very useful on an alien colony. And Ben Cook, of course, is actually incapable of stuff, such as being caring, socializing, and firefighting. So if there's ever a fire, Ben Cook is not the guy that you want to call. He spent his childhood as a farmer boy and his adulthood as an army cook. He bloodlusts, and he has a split personality, which is going to be very awkward. Okay, cool. We can randomize some of this stuff, but we don't need to. I'm quite happy with Hotaru, Tacos, and Ben. Simply Ben. That's his code name. Benjamin Ben Frick. Fucking amazing. All right, let's do it. We're going to start. The three of you awake in your long sarcophagi, Well, however you want to pronounce that word, it's up to you. To the sound of sirens and ripping metal, you barely get to the escape pods before the ship is torn apart. Sometime later, you land on this unknown rim world. Oh, there we go. We're in the rim. As pieces of the shredded starship fall around you, you start making plans to survive. Oh my goodness. Here it is. Our pods, our sarcophaguses, our sarcophagi have landed. So we can move around with WASD, very good. There's like a little tutorial that sort of plays out. The tutorial is actually clever in this game because it picks up on areas that you're not very good at and sort of steers you towards them. Great, okay. So here's Hotaru wearing a jean jacket. Ben has decided to wear a trench coat, and Takos, the entrepreneur, has also decided to wear some sort of trench coat. And now they're just milling around. So we need to, first of all, build a room. We need a growing zone so that we can start growing some food, I guess. And we need to find a meal source, once again, for food. Listen to this wonderful music in the background. I don't know, you probably noticed straight away that the graphics are very similar to Prison Architect graphics, which is not a bad thing. Look at these guys leaving footsteps everywhere. Sorry, footprints. Okay, fine. Let's get them to pick up some stuff. I think you actually have to, you have to press F. So all this stuff is forbidden for the time being, but if I just click on it and press F, it means that they'll pick it all up, which is nice. We need all this stuff. We need these metals. We need some of these stones as well so that we can build stuff. And this, I think, is a stockpile area. So very similar to towns. We can also arm people. I think you can go into like control mode. If you press R, I think you can actually move the people around. You can tell them to do stuff. See, look, I can move them around. Tell them to pick this gun up. Look. Ben now has a pistol. Great. I'll put him back into automatic mode. Hotaru, go and pick up this Lee Enfield rifle. You're going to love it. And then once you've picked it up, we'll also get Tacos here to pick up a pistol. Just in case. You never know. Come on. You can do it. I didn't even need to go into R mode for that. Perfect. Okay. Continue milling about. To grow food, place growing zones using the architect menu. They can only be placed on fertile ground. Okay, so it looks like we have a little bit of fertile ground here. There seem to be some like bison or some sort of alien equivalent of buffalo over here. And a couple of shitted up houses and stuff. Look at this. So there has been life on this planet. But maybe a long time ago. Okay, fine. We'll go into the architect menu. And we'll have a zone set up here. So we want to have a growing zone. I'll just select this here. And let's say we can grow a whole bunch of crap here. Who's going to do it? We may never know. Hotaru. Oh, yeah. Hotaru is the one that was in a childhood coma and has become a herbalist. Hotaru has wasted no time whatsoever getting in there and growing some little plants. Look at that. Potato plants. Holy shit. Good job, Hotaru. Ben, I don't know what he's doing. He's trying to help out, but he's getting confused between whether or not he should be planting seeds or logs of wood, which is a bit awkward, actually. I don't mind admitting that is a little bit awkward. Okay, it's raining. We should probably think about maybe getting some sort of shelter built for these people, too. Let's make a structure then. Let us make a log wall, a wood wall or a metal wall. Probably wood wall. Log walls seem to be... Oh, look at this. A wall made of logs stacked together. Strong and very fast to build, but flammable and does not transmit power. Okay, a wall made of wooden planks with a built-in power conduit. Cheap and fast building, but weak. Transmits power. Okay, maybe that's what we want. We haven't have a wood wall. Excellent. Okay, we're going to make... Let's make one structure here so that these people can actually sleep inside and not die out here of exposure. And once that's built... Then we can think about maybe building separate houses for people and all that kind of shit. Ben has taken it upon himself to actually build this first house on our colony. We should probably name our colony as well. Hotaru is busy planting some sort of magnificent garden. And Tacos seems to be angrily eyeing up this squirrel here. If you're ever not sure what to do, check the alert to the right of the screen. Okay, excellent. So we're going to build a room, and we need a meal source as well. Where could we source some meals from? Anyone know? Anyone have any ideas of where we could potentially source a meal from? Myself am not exactly sure where we will source a meal from. Maybe we can actually kill one of these squirrels and make a meal from that. Or maybe with all these potato plants that are being... Look at this. Holy shit, we are never going to run out of potatoes. Hotaru is just going absolutely crazy out here in the garden, planting like 1,000,000 potato plants so that we can make a lot of French fries and a lot of other cool stuff once they grow. Great. Let's move some of this shit out of the way too. Look at this. We'll get these guys to collect all this stuff and put it into this dumping zone here. So once again, a lot like towns. Like you just like have these zones. Zone, stockpile, a dumping stockpile. You can add this home region. I think this is so that you can earmark places that you want them to put out fires in case there's fires. I think that's how it works. Maybe not. I'm not too sure. Let's take a look at the kind of shit that we can make. Look at this. We can make a plant pot. We can make an orbital trade beacon. I think that comes a bit later on. Comms console, research bench. I mean, Tacos, Ben, and Hotaru are all sleeping now anyway, so we might as well take a look at this stuff. We have some solar generators, solar panels, geothermal generators, power conduits. So we actually need to make some, produce some power so that we can power some machines and stuff that we're going to make. Nutrient paste dispenser. Doesn't that sound nice? And of course, we also have a cook stove and a butcher table that we can also use to butcher up squirrels and then cook them into a wonderful souffle. Fantastic. We can set orders, again, similar to towns. I mean, I'm comparing this a lot to towns, similar to Dwarf Fortress as well, setting orders for stuff, mining, hauling, cutting, harvesting and stuff. We can, of course, build structures, furniture in those structures as well. We'll get all this stuff. We'll get some beds and stuff so that these guys can actually sleep, not in these weird see-through sleeping bags like on the ground. It's just a case of them waking up. Will they ever wake up? Who knows? I mean, we can control the speed and stuff too. We can speed it up and slow it down. Maybe we can just like blast through them sleeping. Okay, they're up. We'll put it back on slow mode just so until we get some sort of idea of how this game works. What's all this shit down here? Oh, look at this. Packaged survival meal. Excellent. Okay. This could be our source of meals for a little while anyway. It looks like all of these meals must have just like fallen out of the busted ass ship. Tacos is wasting no time whatsoever. Look at that. Tacos is digging in now to one of these prepared meals. Everyone is. Hotaru and Ben are all hungry after a nice long sleep. I mean, it was just during the night. And if we could actually finish these walls here and get a door up, we can maybe move these things in here. Look at this. A sleeping spot. No. Maybe we shouldn't. Maybe we should just get rid of these and make beds. That would be a little bit better. Let's get a door. That must be in structure. No. It must be in furniture. No. Security? Floors? Oh, look at this. We can actually have like a wooden floor. Should we actually have a wooden floor in here too? That'd be nice. Look at this. Oh, shit, yeah. We're going to have a wooden floor. The structure is done. All we need now is some sort of door. Oh, look, you can make a grave too. Did you see that? Look at that. Holy shit. I hope we'll never have to use one of these, but you never know. Production. I cannot find the door. Is it a... No, no, no. Where could it be? Where's the door? Please. Did I just miss it? It must be in structure somewhere, right? It's a powered door and a wood door. Yeah, it was here the whole time. Okay, we're going to make a wooden door here. Close it off the outside, especially with the rain too. Get these people some sort of shelter from the rain, because they're probably all going crazy now. Because they do in this game. They go nuts. See, look at this. You can look at their needs. So far Tacos is okay for food and okay for rest. But he's got filth all over his feet. Look at that. His feet are covered in sand and he's not too happy about it. He's got thoughts too. He ate off the ground. He slept on the ground. And he's also sharing a bedroom, which has made him quite unhappy. But he had a social chat, which has made him happy. And the new colony optimism still has not worn off from Tacos. Fantastic. What a fucking name, eh? Tacos. Okay, we're going to have to make some beds for these guys as well, so that they can sleep on something nice. How do we rotate stuff? Is there a way of rotating stuff? You can designate where you would... Architect, mining minerals yields metal, mining rock yields nothing. Okay, there's got to be a way here to rotate it. Maybe if I just like... Oh, yeah, it's Q and E. It's right there. It's literally right there. That's crazy. Okay, let's make a couple of beds. We'll separate them out so that nobody actually has to awkwardly sleep very close to each other. And we're also going to possibly need some power. I think we can do that. We have 80 pieces of metal easy. Look at that in our dumping ground right now. So let's get a solar generator. We'll set it up right next to the house. And then we'll get some power conduits as well to come in here and connect up to the house as well. So connect it from here to here. Once that's in, it means that maybe we can actually get some lights and stuff inside the house and some other shit as well. That'd be nice. Look, a sun lamp. Lights an area brightly enough to grow crops. Wow. Okay, that'll do. We'll have 2 of these in here to light up the house, and then we'll make sure that all these guys get their beds and stuff as well. So Ben currently is sleeping here. We could probably get rid of this, I think, by... Can we sleeping spot? I want to get rid of this. Maybe we can just deconstruct this. There. Ben and tacos. And this too. Hotaru. There. Claim a bed. Come on, sleep inside, you bastards. Look at this. And nobody decided to power up the house. Nobody wanted to connect this up to the house. So there'll be no lights. And Ben, what's the problem, Ben? Can you not get into your bed? Oh, no. Oh, Ben. What a guy. Look at that. Ben actually went out to hook up the... so look at, in the morning when they wake up, there'll actually be some power in the house. Oh, look. Wonderful. Hotaru, Ben, and Tacos living together in perfect harmony. Look at how nice that is. We still need a meal source, which is fine for now. These potato plants seem to be growing as well. Look at that. 85 out of 85. 34% growth. Not growing now. Needs to be brightly lit. Okay, cool. It's getting a lot of water because it's actually been raining here full time since we landed, since we made landfall, which is not the best. But actually, we've got a house, we've got 3 beds, we've got some rudimentary power for now, and I think the next task is to find a meal source. But so far, so good. Rimworld, what do you think so far? Good? You like this? Do you like the look of this? It's very fun. We'll continue playing. We'll get into it a little bit more and see what more there is to it. You can set each colonist's work settings in the overview at the bottom right of the screen. They will always do the highest priority work, def name, that they can find. Okay, cool. So if I go into overview, I can actually look at all of these jobs that these guys can be doing, faction, statistics, work. So we can see that Hotaru will do firefighting, doctoring, act as a warden, but won't do any cooking, hunting, constructing, or repairing. Will do growing, so that's cool. So you have like this whole matrix of jobs that you can assign to people. We start with 3 people, but I think we can eventually pick up more as stories sort of unfold and the AI storyteller starts throwing random stuff at us. Okay, well, let's end there for now. We'll end there for now. This was episode 1. This is Rimworld. We still haven't named our colony. We can do that next time, and we'll be back. We'll be back to join Hotaru, Tacos, and Ben, who's actually just Ben. And see if they can survive for a couple of more days and maybe do some more stuff on this colony. So for now, as usual, thanks very much for watching, and I'll see you next time!